1. Record. Hello, welcome back to the Chilled Society. I'm Hannah. I'm really sleepy.
And I'm Katie. I exist still.
Same. I got cheese sticks.
That's all you need in life.
This is true. They're very good. So I'm going to be eating them as we record.
Okay.
This is probably more of an issue for people watching on YouTube, but if you hear any noise in the background, it is Dustin playing Fall Guys. So yes, Dustin is indeed watching us record live. I'm eating food now.
Okay. Huh. Alright. We have a topic for this episode.
We do.
Again?
Wow.
We're doing it, people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have
notes.
Yeah, I don't have any notes.
Okay.
At all. I'm gonna just ramble. And
Valid.
hopefully it makes sense. If not, I'm sorry. I don't know.
You can tell that we are just tired.
Yeah.
Like,
It's 9:30 at night.
we are not as chaotic as we usually are.
We both had work today.
Indeed.
So.
Sleepy. Okay. So, would you like to begin so I can eat my last cheese stick?
Sure. Okay. So, for stores, we want to open / future goals, which is the topic.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to open a bookstore / cafe.
Indeed.
Which we had talked about this before.
Same.
So, I've always loved reading. It's
Same.
been a great thing. I was gonna say passion, but that doesn't seem right. We said about the passion of the cheese.
My cheese stick.
Oh, okay.
It got all fucked up.
I really want to open a bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Like a sound bite. Okay. Sorry. I hit the table so hard. Yeah, just a bookstore / a cafe, and there's so many ideas within my head that I cannot just like a used bookstore, but like also selling like tarot cards and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Looking at like the audio file for this, it's like 30, not 30. It's like 4-second pause between words.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you know it's not a high energy episode.
Yep. This is what you're getting from us today.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to finish my cheese stick. I've really wanted to open a kpop store.
Yes.
Because, like, I have so many ideas. I have, like, I have a huge thing on my notes on my phone, and I have, like, a 3-page document on my computer of just stuff I want to do for it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of aspirations, and my ADHD... Sorry, Dustin is changing games now, and I'm watching it happen. And my ADHD do be like, you have all these goals. You're not going to achieve them, though.
Oh.
Because you have too many goals.
No, that's not factual. You can accomplish anything.
This is true. I just...
Stop that.
Not you specifically.
Well, I don't know. I'm talking about myself, so I thought you meant that it was iffy that I could accomplish all my goals. Okay.
You can do it.
Like, I want to be in a band.
Mm-hmm.
I want to publish a book eventually in my life.
But you
hopefully with it, well, yeah, but like actually publish. Don't look at my self-published books. They're shit. Speaking of my self-published books, I got a email from Amazon Direct Publishing. Someone bought a copy of my poetry book on the Kindle. Yeah. That's like the first time someone's bought my book since like 2018.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. So I don't know who bought it. I don't know what that's about, but it's fine. I'm trying to think. but I would like to actually, like, traditionally publish a book.
Yeah.
Or, like, self-publish it, but have, like, a good amount of promo and stuff behind it now. Especially now that I'm not, you know...
A child?
17, publishing a poetry book. And also I have a writing degree now, so... That'll definitely help.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here's the thing about this. I want to open the store now. I want to do it.
Yes.
But then the problem is I don't want to live here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem.
So I want to do it now, but I can't. But I could, but I can't.
Yes.
See, that's the thing.
Because if we were to leave,
yeah,
we would have to entrust it with someone that would be staying here that could take care of it.
Yeah.
And I don't know who out of your friends and my friends or shared friends would stay here that likes books enough that is willing to run a bookstore.
I mean, there is one person I would have in mind.
Yeah.
That likes books enough. But yeah.
It's hard.
Or you just hire someone completely out of our friend group that you...
Yeah.
Like, if they would work for us for
Yeah.
so long, and then if you trust them enough to be able to handle it.
Yeah. And plus we would have to get, like, business loans
Yeah.
and stuff.
My favorite thing about this is when... We talked about this before we started a podcast one day. Is we were all just chilling here, and Sean was here.
Yes.
And he's like...
That was the day it was so hot in the apartment.
And he was just like, do it. I'll be your accountant. Do it.
Yeah.
Which I have no doubt in my head Sean would be able to do that.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
For sure he could.
100%. But, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, I want to.
Yeah.
But I know I can't right now.
Mm.
Because, like, our town desperately needs, like, a bookstore.
Yes.
Like, because the only bookstore we had closed during COVID and may be closed permanently now.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what's going on with that.
We definitely need a bookstore, though.
Yeah.
Here.
But it's like, and like, of course, it's something that could always be, like, brought back if we were to move and, like, even if we weren't, like, opening it together. Like, if you were to open one or I were to open one, we could always make it, like, a chain throughout, like, the area or, like, the state or something, you know? If it were super successful and bring it back here at some point. But, you know. Oh my god, I have the hiccups now.
Even
It's
she's
fine.
very fast.
Yeah. I kind of tore through I kind of tore through those cheese sticks. Well, and like, of course, the podcast. I don't know. There's just a lot. There's a lot that I want to do with my life. And, like, I hate the feeling that I am, like, failing already.
Yeah.
Because I'm 22.
Like, yeah, I get that.
Like, I haven't accomplished a majority of the stuff I want to. Like, I have published a book, so I have accomplished that. But I haven't done it, like, the way I want to now.
Yeah.
So, oh my god. My brain processes that as, like, I haven't actually accomplished anything besides going to college and getting a degree.
Which, that's
like,
a big accomplishment.
Yeah, but now my brain is like, okay, you gotta look at your other goals. Like, we gotta move on right now. And if you don't within the next year, you're a failure and you suck at living and you should just go away.
No. See, I have the same feelings. I haven't done anything with my life. I graduated high school. That's all I've done. That's it. So I have feelings of failure all the time where I'm just like, I'm not doing anything, and I'm seeing, like, all of the people from high school, they're, like, getting married, having kids, having these great careers.
Buying their own houses.
Yeah, like, doing all of this stuff, and I'm like,
I'm here.
I work there, and do those things.
Yep.
Like,
I feel that. Like, I don't know. It's like someone that I graduated with just bought. I'm pretty sure they bought the house. Him and his girlfriend, who was I think she was 2 years younger than me in school. They just either bought or are renting a nice house together, and it's like I don't know. Like, I just feel like I'm so behind. And I think a lot of that is, like, an effect of, like, social media now.
Yes.
And the culture now. Because, like, even when I was, like, 12, 13, 14, like, even up until I was probably, like, 15 or 16, I didn't feel this way. You know? But I think things have, like, kind of trended in such a poor way that, like, if you don't have this stuff accomplished by the time you're 21, you're a failure.
Yeah.
You know? And...
Which not everyone has, like, a set timeline.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, with social media, it pushes it.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
very hard.
And I don't know. I just feel like I'm failing. And I'm not.
Right.
Like, we have the podcast. You know? Like, we're getting... Like, we're actually planning out this season.
Yeah.
Like, we're still getting a lot of downloads. Like... And I don't know. It's just my brain can't, like, process that. And I think part of it for me is also the fact that I have so many different book projects I'm working on, and I just have not finished them. I think once I finish one of them, I will feel happy.
Yeah.
Like, I will feel accomplished. I just have to actually do it.
Yeah. Well, you also have to have the time to do that.
Yeah.
And you work full time. So.
Yeah. Oh, I'm working overtime on the next schedule that my manager's about to put up. 44 hours.
Oh, wow.
Because literally that Saturday on the schedule, I'm pretty sure there's like 8 to 10 people off.
Huh.
So, yeah. So, it's gonna be rough. But that's okay. It's all okay.
Yeah, that's the way my brain works, is like, you have to do it now, but you can't, and it's just like, if I can't do it now, it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Like, I think, one of my biggest things about the future, for me, is, like, I think I've told you about this, I have, like, a weirdly, like, decent intuition. Like, I kind of get bad vibes from some people. Usually my vibes about people are wrong.
mine are always correct, which sucks.
That's fair.
It's part of being an empath.
Yeah.
Like, but like, it sucks, because like, I want to be like friends with certain people, but I know they're not gonna be good.
Yeah.
And then I become friends with them, and it turns out very bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I knew that. Like,
Well, I don't even know if it's that my vibes are off. It's more of, I think I try to see, like, the best in everyone and out of everyone. And some people just aren't good people.
right.
Or they genuinely are creepy. Or they're genuinely, like, terrible, you know?
Right.
And, like, but regardless, I feel like my intuition is, like, slightly, like, stronger than most people's intuition. Okay. Sorry, I was saying hi to Dustin. He's struggling on Cuphead. And, like, I don't know. Like, I just have a feeling, I think I've told you this, that the book that I'm writing right now is actually a rewrite of something that I self-published, and it's an idea I've had since I was, like, 11 years old. And I just have, like, a feeling that it's gonna be that, or one of my other books that I've kind of, like, kept under wraps. It's a murder mystery type thing.
Ooh.
I just have, like, a weird feeling that one of those two is gonna end up being big. And, like, I have all this stuff in my head, too, for, like, how, because I want the band, which is the one I've had in my head since I was 11, I want it to be a TV show, like a limited series.
You told me this on the way home. On the way home.
Yeah.
You were, like, trying to show me, like, the scene.
Yeah. Like, I have all these different, like, scenes in my head, and, like, I know how I'm gonna write them out. It's not, like, I don't know if I told you about this, but I had an idea for, like, a short film in my head. And when I picture the scenes for that, I know I can't write it out. You know?
My favorite thing, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
My favorite thing is when you told me the one scene in the book.
Yes.
Is my filmmaker head my big brain was just like, oh, okay, and then you could really do that, and then that'd be really cool to like angle it like that. And so I was just like in my head, I was like, that'd be a really cool scene. And of course, I've never read the scene, never like, but what you told me,
Yeah.
it was like really cool.
Aw, thanks. And like, I don't have like a filmmaker brain. I just like threw my laptop. I don't have the filmmaker brain. I have a writer brain.
Mm.
But like, with a short film, I know I would not be able to write that out as a short story or a novel or something. Like, it would have to be a film.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the band, I can picture it both ways. And I don't know. It's really hard to explain, especially without like having it published or having the TV show in production or anything. I don't know. I just have a weird intuition that it's gonna end up being a bigger thing. And
put that energy out there.
Yes.
Put that energy.
Yes. And I don't know. I wonder if part of it. Sorry, I'm rambling a lot.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm working on a poetry book as well. My last semester, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my last semester that I did, so fall last year, I took a poetry class, and my professor, who I had my entire time I was in school, at that school, she even told me, she was like, I'm mad that I've never gotten you to write poetry before, because you're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me feel really good about myself, because I love writing poetry, but I never thought I was good at it. So that made me feel real good. And you go. I can continue.
Not an epiphany. A memory.
Yes.
So the book club was like a couple weeks ago, and Maria had gone through one of the totes of like stuff from the old book club, and she found. You remember the summer program we had that we did the pamphlet in?
Yeah.
Like the journal thing. I don't know. Like we did all those writing classes and whatnot. She found it, and she was like, "You guys wrote those poems and those writings, and they were so good. Like, you guys were great writers."
Aww.
And I was just standing there like, thanks, Marie.
Oh, Marie. And sorry, this is going back to the poetry book.
Oh yeah,
thing.
no, you're fine. That was my only thought.
But I'm subscribed to a literary contest subreddit, and there's this brewery that we stock at work called Dogfish Head, and I think they're based out of like Delaware. I looked it up. I can't remember. And they're doing a poetry book contest for anyone in Mid-Atlantic states, and they're including PA in that. So it has to be like a 48 to 78 page manuscript of poetry. And so it's due at the end of the month, and I'm like, without including some of the other poems I have written that I still have to paste in, I think I'm at like 37 pages.
Hey.
So I'm really trying to get myself to at least 48 because I'm happy with what I have. I just saw Dustin rage quit Cuphead. I'm really happy with what I have, and I just need to like give myself the final push to get the last like 10 poems I need. And if I get more and I end up bringing it up to like 55 pages, good. Like, I just want to hit the minimum so I can submit it at the end of the month.
Yeah.
You know? Like, if I don't win, it's fine. But maybe, I don't know if like the contest rules said anything about like critique to anyone who submitted or anything like that. Or if it's just going to be a simple rejection. But if they do offer critique or praise or whatever, like, I still want to know.
Yeah.
You know? Because the only like professional people I've really had critique my writing are my writing professors. So it would be nice to get that as well.
Yeah.
Just putting myself out there.
See, I also wanted to write poetry, which I have.
Yes.
But then I read your poetry, and I was like, you're such a good writer.
Aww.
And I was just like, I feel incompetent writing anything.
You're a good writer. Stop.
See, no, because then I do this a lot, is I compare myself in everything to everyone.
I get that.
Like in singing, people are like, you're such a good singer, and I'm like, shut up, no I'm not. Please
You
don't.
are, though.
I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I don't believe I'm a good writer, but I've had multiple people, like, throughout my life be like, you should write a book, and I was like, what do you mean?
And, like, going off of that, that's also a mentality I've had to break. Specifically, I broke it with disc golf, which, if I've never mentioned it before, hi, Dustin and I play disc golf as a hobby. And we enjoy it, and we enjoy watching it. And for a really long time, like, since I started playing, it was really hard for me to, like, play and do bad.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely not fantastic at it.
Right.
I just really enjoy it and stuff, and it was hard for me to not compare myself to the pros, specifically the men's pros, because we typically watch the MPO, which is the Mixed Pro Open, right? Yeah. We typically watch the Mixed Pro Open, which could be any gender, but it's men that are mostly in the MPO. And so it's hard to not compare myself to them, even though in my head I knew, like, typically I will not throw as far as a dude.
Right.
Like, that's just kind of how my body, especially as someone who is not a professional athlete, works.
Yeah.
So it was really hard for me to break that mentality, and I think I've done good with it this year. Yeah, Dustin's agreeing over in the corner, because he knows I used to be really bad to myself. I used to beat myself up. Oh, he's agreeing even harder. I used to really beat myself up, and now, like, I usually score, what, like 19 over? Roughly. And I don't beat myself up for it. Like, if I bogey a hole, I'm like, okay, like, I know what I could have done better. Like, I process it now.
Well, that's good.
It's just, it's a hard skill to develop,
Yeah.
so I understand where you're coming from.
I think as, like, a society, we've been so ingrained with being lesser, specifically women.
Yes.
Like, it's, and I don't know if it's, like, it has a lot to do with social media, but I think also the town we live in, very much, like, you are lesser. Like, that's just how it is. Like,
yeah. And, like,
so growing up, that's just what we were taught.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we had. So trying to grow out of that is very hard.
No, I agree.
Which I have done a lot of since high school. But I still got time to go. Still got to process some of it.
No, I get you. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, a good comparison to this. Like, I understand the argument for and against participation trophies, but I do think they're beneficial, especially when you're young. Maybe not necessarily once you get to, like, a middle school age, because then you can fully, like, process, like, okay, I might not be the best player, but I'm at least helping and contributing, you know? But I think it's really beneficial to have, like, a participation trophy when you're young, because then hopefully you don't develop that complex, you know? Like, I have to keep comparing myself to all these people because I'm not as good as them. And I think that's a lot of what happened to me. Why are you, what? Oh. Well, you looked over here. Okay. I'm talking to Dustin again, sorry.
I think it's a lot of, like, social media.
Yes.
It's like, because on social media, you're posting your best stuff. Yeah, I don't. I just post whatever. But but most people will post, like, their best, like, selfies, best quotes, best whatever that they're posting.
Or edit the shit out of it.
Yeah. Which, you're fake. I don't...
Yeah.
Like...
And, I don't know.
So, of course, if you're editing all of your photos, people are going to compare themselves to that.
Yeah.
Because you look fake. Like, you look perfect.
Yeah.
And that's not attainable. You don't look like that.
And you know what's really weird? Is, like, I haven't had this issue with K-pop. Because I know a lot of people do, because idols are supposed to be, like, perfect. You know? Like, they're supposed to be the most beautiful, most talented, like, everything. But I don't have that issue, and I think maybe it's because I got into it when I was older. Like, if I would have gotten into it when I was, like, a young teenager, I probably would. But, like, when I see them, because most K-pop idols are, like, pretty thin.
Yeah.
Like, and I am not. And so when I see them, I don't think, like, and I know some people definitely do, so I'm not shaming anyone that feels this way. Like, you're completely valid, and I understand where you're coming from. I'm not, like, in my head, I'm not like, oh, I need to be as skinny as them. Like, I need to be as perfect as them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I see them and I'm like, they look good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, would I love to be as good of a singer as you one day? Because a lot of them are very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, would I like to, like, be able to wear the same outfits you can?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they don't come in a size that
No.
fits me. Like, yes, I would love to. But it doesn't affect me, you know?
Here's the thing with that is they're humans too.
Yeah.
I guarantee most of them aren't happy with how they look.
No.
Like, there's the ones that are like, yeah, I'm hot. Like, great. But they're humans. They have emotions.
Oh, yeah.
They doubt themselves. Like, I guarantee.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of them, I can't say that. There's idols of all ages. But, like, the ones that we know,
Yeah.
they're around our age.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're on social media. They see
yeah.
all of this stuff. I guarantee they're not happy with something.
Mm-hmm. And, like, for K-pop and pop acts in general,
Mhm.
it probably sucks seeing all the hate
Yeah.
on social media. Like, and I can mainly speak on, like, the K-pop side because I've seen how bad it gets. And, like, I'm pretty sure it's all but confirmed that all 4 girls in aespa have secret Twitter accounts.
Oh.
Like, they're in the fandom. Like, they know fandom slang. Like, I'm pretty sure Stray Kids members.
Chan,
Yeah.
definitely on there. Felix,
I think people have said Hyunjin as
Hyunjin,
well.
yep.
And it's just like, I don't know, seeing that stuff can't be good.
No,
You know? Like, and yeah, some of it you can 100% laugh off.
yeah,
Like, oh, that's just stupid. They're just saying they hate everything about me because they hate my group. Like, I'm sure they can probably laugh the majority of that off. But, like, certain comments, like,
which
they just
I
make me mad.
don't understand.
No.
This world has so much hate,
Yes.
so much of it already.
Yes.
There is no reason you should feel the need to comment on somebody's post hate.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it.
Like, and,
Especially
like,
if it's like an idol. You don't know them. You don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing or going through.
yeah. Like, and I don't know. It's just so frustrating. It makes me angry.
Yeah.
Especially when the people that they are talking about, idols, pop stars, whoever, celebrities, it especially bothers me when they're a minor.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and I bring this up because I'm thinking of what happened with NMIX. I think it's Jiwoo. It was either her or Kyujin. One of them had bigger thighs. Oh boy. Like, she's literally
they're
a
human.
child. She's literally like in her mid-teens.
Like, she's a human. That's a thing that's normal.
Yeah. And I saw people, like, giving her hate for it, and it's like, why? Why? She's literally, like, 16. Like,
Yeah, like,
I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. And, I don't know.
yeah, I think as like a society, as a whole in this world, there's just too much pressure
to be perfect.
Yeah. And you can't be perfect.
No.
Somebody's always gonna hate you.
Yes.
Or dislike you, or dislike something you're doing.
Yes.
You can't be perfect.
And,
Which
like,
is tough for all of us to learn.
yes.
Because we're
Yeah.
also gonna
Yeah.
try and attain to be perfect, and like, you can't.
No. And, I don't know. I love how we got here from, like, goals.
Yeah.
Just, like, ranting
this is
about
it.
society and social media. And, like, I love social media, don't get me wrong. Like, it has a lot of
Yeah.
benefits, but it also has a lot of cons.
I think the cons outweigh the pros.
Yeah. On some platforms, definitely. I wouldn't say every platform.
Yeah.
But on a lot of them, yes.
Mhm.
Like Twitter, 100%.
Oh, yeah. You get on there, it's just like,
It's a cesspool.
crash. Yeah.
I literally only keep Twitter for group orders. Like, that's the only reason I have it. Instagram. Although, that one's kind of, like, leveled out a tiny bit, because I see more people saying, like, I'm gonna, like, I don't want to edit this photo, I'm not gonna edit these photos, like, you deserve to see, like, a real person without all the editing. Like, more people have kind of embraced that, which is good. According to what Theo has said, Tumblr is not as bad anymore.
Okay.
I can or cannot vouch for that, because I do not use Tumblr anymore, so. Facebook? No. No.
Yeah, that's where all the, like, weird aunties are.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm biased because it's my favorite platform by far, but it definitely depends where you land on it, but I feel like Reddit is a little bit more balanced as well. Like, the pros and cons are relatively even.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends how you use it. You can curate it, like, pretty well, like TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can curate it pretty well. TikTok definitely has a lot of cons, but it also has a lot of pros.
Yeah.
Like, I think TikTok is more even across the board than what people say.
Mm.
I really do. YouTube. I think YouTube has more pros than cons.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. But I don't know. It just depends on how you use the platform, I think,
Right.
too. Like,
Don't use it for hate.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It just makes me mad.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah. I get that.
Oh, I was gonna say something. It's out of my brain. It's gone.
Is it about one of the social media platforms?
No. I don't know.
Society as a whole being trash? I don't...
Maybe.
I don't,
It's
it's
gone.
not trash. It's just...
There's a lot of
It
things that
has
need
issues,
fixed.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that need fixed throughout the world in general, but we can't change everything.
Right.
We're just two people sitting in a dining room making a little podcast.
Yeah.
And we have aspirations, and we will one day hopefully achieve the majority of, if not all of them. And I don't know.
Yeah. I hope so.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh, I feel that. This is making me want to get to work. Even though I'm so tired, it makes me want to get to work tonight on, like, writing.
Mm.
And trying to get, specifically the poetry book ready.
See, here's the thing. Is I started a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It has to deal with writing.
Yes.
And it's just letters to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I started it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I wrote a few and like did like the startings for others.
Mm-hmm.
But then my brain was just like, you don't know how to write things. You don't know how to write to people. You can't do that. So like it's just been sitting there for so long.
I get you.
And I want to do that, but I also like I don't know if I should like call people out by name
Yeah.
or like or not.
I get you.
Like
yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
Listen, what I have to say about writing.
Mhm.
Okay. I meant to mention this earlier, and then we got on the topic of, like, society and
Yeah,
everything.
sorry.
No, you're fine. I completely forgot until just now. And this is just a general statement for you, for anyone listening. How I always look at it, and I think what's kind of helped me specifically with my writing and a little bit with my singing, is I might not be the best, but damn it, I'm certainly not the worst. Like,
True.
Like, that's the mentality I have. And I don't know if, like, trying to develop that mentality might help you, like, get back into writing. But, like, God, I've seen so many awful books get published. We've talked about some of them. 50 Shades of Grey, Twilight, After. Like, and I mean, fanfic is just free. And a lot of it is, like, budding writers. I just saw Dustin Rage quit again. And a lot of it is, like, budding writers, so I don't want to judge them either. But I also know that that's not necessarily the best. In some cases. Are you going to lay down? Okay. Are you going to bed?
I can't.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. But it's just, like, I don't know. Trying to keep the mentality of that, even if I'm not the best, I'm definitely not the worst. And with writing, it's just kind of, like, if I don't know where to go, this is specifically for poetry and, like, letters and stuff like that, I just pick an emotion or I pick a person, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna write about you. How do I feel about you? And I just go. So I don't know if that would help you get back into it either, because it definitely helped me with some of my poems and stuff that I wrote for both class and for my book. So, I don't know. I don't know if that'll help you at all, but I hope something that I said there does.
Yeah.
I do not want to buy that plan OneDrive, thank you. Sorry, you mentioning the letters reminded me that I also have letters that I wrote once upon a time. And I'm trying to find them, but I don't know where they are.
If I ever did, like... See, I did... When I was young. When I was a young lass.
Yes.
I wanted to do books and, like, writing and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think everyone wanted to do that when they were young. But, like... Where was I going with this? The thought was there and then it was gone.
That's okay.
Yeah, when... Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay, so I typed in the letter thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found Dustin's 2-week notice letter from 2019
Ooh.
saved in here. So that's exciting. Okay, sorry. I'm reading now. 66 editor suggestions. Thanks, OneDrive. Yeah, I have a bunch of letters in here. Sorry.
I found my thought again.
Okay.
When I was young, wanted to do books and writings and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And since I've gotten older and whatnot, in high school I wanted to do a poetry book. Before you published yours, and then I was like, no. When you published yours, I was like, no. And like, so I just kept like most of my poetry to myself, and then I started the letters, and then I was just like, I should do something with this. So I really want to like start writing again, and then publish it. I don't know though. I think it would be a fun idea to call people out by name in letters and publish it. I don't know if that's a smart idea though.
That's fair. So, I'm sorry, I listened to you. I promise. I was just reading part of this and like, I was an angsty little teenager. See, calling people up by name is fun, but it's also like,
yeah,
like it's an iffy territory because if they read it, they're gonna be like, huh?
Oh, what? Excuse me?
Yeah.
That's what you felt about me?
Yeah. Like this one I just found. I wish it would tell me how, because I've updated this. Nope, I did not want to do that. I've updated this since I first started it in like 2016, probably, if I had to guess. But I want to know specifically when I wrote this, because my first letter is about someone that I'm literally like best friends with. And I was really angry at them at the time.
Oh boy.
Because someone else I had grown close with, they straight up did not like them. And I was really mad about it because I was like, why would you tell me you don't like one of my best friends? Like, all this stuff. I am not friends with the person in this anymore. Yeah. So, which sounds really weird if you aren't listening completely. I wrote to someone who is currently one of my best friends. I'm re-explaining for everyone. I wrote this about someone who is currently one of my best friends. Back when I was like 16. And I don't know, I don't think they listen to this podcast, but we've talked about this since it's happened. And I was straight up like, I'm so sorry. I was such an awful teenager. Like, I was not a good person, like, sophomore, junior year. I was not a good person. Probably all of sophomore, early junior year. I was not a good person. And this is me trying to defend someone who I am no longer friends with defending someone I am no longer best friends with against someone I am now best friends with. So yeah,
we love that type of energy.
That's fun. Let's see what else I have in here. I wrote to someone who is now dead. I wrote to someone else that I have also made up with. Hold on. Oh, we're not going to talk about that one. Oh, there's another person that I used to be friends with. Oh boy. So, I don't know what that one's about. Okay. There's definitely two in here that are about the same person. and it's not good. Neither of them are good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the last time I updated this might have been like 2019.
Ah.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, that's okay. It's giving me some inspiration, though. I will say
That's
that.
good.
I wonder if I can see, like, the revision history. I'm kind of curious.
This makes me excited to start the bookstore. Like,
That's so fair. That's so valid, honestly. I want to start one real bad.
yeah, me too. I have thoughts and ideas, and I'm just like, it'd be so fun and cool.
It would.
Especially if we opened one together.
Yes.
It'd be heck of stressful. But
It would be so fun, though.
yeah. And I can almost guarantee it would not ruin our friendship. Because I do not think we have fought once.
No.
So.
I don't think we have.
No.
Revision history. Sorry, I'm on a mission right
That's
now.
fine. Like, I think that's the only thing I would be afraid of starting a business with you is, like, if we end up hating each other. And I don't think that's possible.
No, I don't think it is. Info. Version history. There we go.
Yeah, I just really want to open a bookstore. Be a great time. Did you find it?
I did. I have not updated this since 2017.
Oh, that was my graduation year.
Uh-huh. It has been a
That is
very,
5
very
years.
long time since I've updated this.
That's been fun.
So that means the fact that I said that 2 of them are about same person, one of them is not. Based off the timing of this, one of them is not. So all of them are about different people.
Okay.
Oh boy. Man, I was going through it in 2017 apparently.
Mm.
And 2016. Yeah.
High school's rough.
Yeah. I was an angsty little teenager. I am not who I was in high school.
Neither am I.
Not at all.
I was such a depressed, anxious little being.
Yeah. Yeah, same. I was angry. I was angry at everyone. And everything.
I think I was just most of my depression and anxiety was from like hiding secrets
Mm-hmm.
and like repressing who I was. Now that I'm no longer doing that, I'm more free, more chill.
Good.
So
As it should be.
Yeah.
Be free. Be who you are. I don't know. It's weird that we reflect on the past while talking about the future.
yeah,
Isn't it?
I think it always happens that way though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you kind of have to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And like, I don't know. It's probably not fair for me to judge some of the people I wrote about in these letters from 5 years ago. It's probably not fair for me to judge them still. Based off who they were in high school or when I graduated
Right.
or whatever. Like if they were younger than me when I graduated. But I don't know. Part of me just feels like it's valid. But I'm also not the same person I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine they're probably not, but
Here's
you never know.
Yeah, see, there's that. I would hate for anyone to approach me now that I graduated with
Yeah.
or knew me in high school and for them to think I'm still that person.
Yeah, same.
Like, I wasn't a bad person,
Same.
but I would hate for them to think I'm still that person. But the thing in my head is I still associate those people with high school.
Yeah.
So I still think they're the same people when I know they're not going to be.
Yeah. Or they're at least going to be like,
Slightly different.
yes.
Like,
Yes.
it's been 5 years since I've graduated. They have had to change a little bit.
In some way,
Yeah.
shape, or form. And if they haven't, then that means they peaked in high school.
That's sad.
Like, that's how I look at it. If they haven't changed, then they peaked in high school.
I think you should constantly be growing as a person.
Yes, 100%.
Like, if you stop growing as a person, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. And, like, even if you don't feel like you're growing, this is mainly directed at people that we know, IRL, that listen to this or watch it, like, if you don't feel like you're growing or feel like you've peaked in high school, I promise you haven't. Like, none of my friends peaked in high school. Like, I see everyone that I know grow and change in some little bit, like, I don't want to say every day, because I feel like it's impossible to do it every day, but in the years that I've known some of these people, months, years, like, I've seen them change. And I know that they're growing and changing. So they aren't peaking in high school.
Right.
Or in college or whatever. They're still moving on. Moving forward. And that's the important part.
Everyone is capable of change. You just have to want it.
Yes.
Like,
I really hope someone is getting, like, good life advice or reassurance from this episode. Like, this took a turn that I was not expecting it to, but I don't know.
Technically, it's part of future goals.
Yeah.
Aspirations.
Keep growing.
Yeah.
Okay. Future goals. I want to be rich. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah. I would also like to be wealthy.
Yes. My main goal is to at least be comfortable in living, where we don't have to worry about food or gas or, like, I don't want to say rent, because eventually I'll own a house, or, like, the bills or anything, like, to be able to live comfortably. But I would like to be rich because I want to change the world.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that.
Like, I don't know. It's
Sorry.
No, you're good. You go.
I was just gonna say, most people want to be rich just for the purpose of being rich and buying whatever they want to buy.
Yeah.
I like the thought process, like you said, of, like, changing the world.
Yes.
Like, helping others.
Yes. And, like, if I didn't get, like, one-time rich, like, I won the lottery, like, I won, like, the Powerball jackpot or something.
Sorry.
You're good. Like, if it was, like, a continuous, like, stream, like, I hate to mention her because I don't like her for some of her views. J.K. Rowling. I should say most of her views. I shouldn't say some. J.K. Rowling. She has, like, a continuous flow of money because Harry Potter is still such a huge IP.
Yeah.
Or, like, to pick an actual good person, I do not know how to pronounce his last name correctly. Rick Riordan, that does Percy Jackson. He also has, I'm assuming based on the fact that he's getting a TV show, and he still publishes books and they're pretty successful, he probably also has, like, a continuous flow of money. And if I were to have a continuous flow and it wasn't, like, one time stagnant, I would probably do a mix of all three. Yeah. Spending it on whatever I want, saving it and making sure I can live comfortably, and changing the world. Yeah.
See, I understand the thought process of spending your own money.
Yeah. Like, 100%.
You're allowed to do that. It's your money, you made it. But I don't understand the people that are, like, rich or, like, very wealthy and go out and buy, like, 14 Prada bags. You're not going to use all of those bags. You don't need them.
Yeah.
I understand they're pretty and like, they're designer, but, like, it doesn't matter. You don't need those.
And, like, I know a lot of it comes down to consumerism and capitalism and stuff. And that's just kind of what we've grown up with. Especially anyone in our age to, like, in our age group to probably, like, I want to say mid-30s, that gets really rich or famous, that's what they end up spending money on. Like, they've grown up with the hyper-consumerism, like, mindset. Yeah. So they're like, oh god, I have to have all these nice things right now. I have to have 7, like, rich cars. Like
I would, if I were to, whatever.
Yeah.
If I were to get wealthy or gain money, yeah, I'd want, of course, buy things. Like, that's just humans. Yeah. Like, make sure all of my family is okay. Yeah. And, like, whatnot. Make sure, like, save money, of course. Yeah. But then 100%. I would probably give a lot, if I made enough, to, like, food banks or something. Yeah, or, like, a charity of some sort. Like, I would love to donate to, like, I know I've mentioned my workplace on here before, but I am trying to avoid it now. But my workplace has a charity, and I know a lot of
people, because I know a lot of people like this, are a little sketched out about donating to charity through stores, because usually the store might take a cut of it, or like they get something for promoting that charity. But with where I work, that's not what happens with our charity, like at all. It all goes towards helping families and communities have a good Christmas, and being able to get stuff that they might not have had before. Like, I got to participate in the shopping last year because I finally did not have classes or anything, so I was able to sign up for it. And, like, it was just amazing to me. Like, I think we got to spend, like, closer to $200 per kid, I think, because we ended up raising a lot of money. And it was just amazing getting to get all this stuff and be like, yeah, these kids are gonna have a real good Christmas. Like, and I got to help with that, and that made me feel good.
I think that part of that, like, why I would want to help people is I grew up poor. Like, that's where my family was. I have 5 siblings. Like, my mom was the only one working. My dad was a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah.
So, we grew up not well off. So, my thought process is, if you can afford to help someone, do it.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be keeping all of that money to yourself just to hold it.
Like, and whenever I have, like, I mainly did this, before we moved into the new apartment, because, of course, now that we've moved in here, we have rent, our cars keep having issues, like, occasionally, like, all sorts of stuff keeps coming up, so I haven't been able to do it as much as I want to, but, if I had, like, the extra money, I would throw, like, $25 to a charity somewhere in there, like, oh, I can donate to, oh god, who did I donate to? I can't remember right now, but I was like, oh, I'll send them $25, because I support them, I know they're a good charity, like, donate money to, like, the local SPCA or something like that, you know? And, I don't know. I want to help.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah, I think that's my main goal in life. Like, no matter what happens, I want to help.
Yes. And, like, I know some people are, like, kind of question him because he's had a couple, like, former friends and, like, crewmates come out and say that he's kind of a dick. Mr. Beast is who I'm thinking of. Yeah. Which, the people that have talked about him have talked about his early days specifically. Yeah. So I'm sure he's like our age. Did you know? Yeah. Yeah, he's like 24, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is our age. And like, I kind of chalk up some of his like shitty behavior to him being a teenager.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone's really said anything about him like post 2018. Like anything he's done post 2018. And, hold on. Before I continue this, let me make sure that it wasn't actually that bad. Yeah, he was accused of, creating a toxic work environment. But I feel like the reports came out, like, a while ago. Like, the accusations came out last year, but the reports were from a couple years back. I don't know. But regardless, like, he does use his, like, fame and his money towards doing good things.
Yes.
You know? And, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
I understood it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still trying to read and make sure that, like, I'm not missaying this. Hold on, I'm reading. Yeah, 2018 to 2019. And it's like, all of them are completely valid. Like, I'm not trying to dismiss that, of course. I just, part of me kind of feels like he was also just an irresponsible young adult. It was just kind of a jerk. And I don't know him personally, so he might even be a jerk now. But my whole point is that, like, he does actively try to do good. Right. Like Team Trees, Team C's. We have Ocean Potion up here. The collab of G Fuel and Team C's. Like, stuff like that. I don't know. Even if he is not a great person personally, at least he is trying to use his money in a decent way.
Yeah.
You know?
He's not just hoarding it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm really tired, so I'm not phrasing stuff well. So by chance, if that were to ever gain any traction, me acting like I'm dismissing the claims, I'm not. I promise. I'm just really tired, so I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. And it's just kind of coming out right now. So yeah, that's me right now.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Other future goals. Do I have any?
Yeah, same.
Like,
Same. Do I have
I
any?
really just want to open a store.
Yeah.
Like, /
Same.
cafe thing.
Same. Oh,
'Cause,
cat cafe. I want to
Like,
go to a cat
my
cafe.
original idea was I wanted to open a cafe.
Mhm.
And then it was like, but wait. A bookstore.
Yes.
Because everyone likes coffee, tea, desserts.
Yes.
Great. Not everyone likes books. Sadly.
Yeah.
Mix the two.
And
It's
we
great.
we get some crossover Barnes and Noble type beat.
Yeah. Honestly.
I would like to have an actual smoothie shop here that's not a front for Herbalife. Sorry if you're in an MLM. Boo! MLMs are pyramid schemes. I am not an MLM supporter. I refuse.
I know.
I refuse. I almost fell for it once when I was like 18. I got a fun little email from Vector, who owns Cutco, which is an MLM. Did I say email? I meant physical mail. Like, I got a letter from them. And I was like, oh my god, I should do this. And my dad and my mom were like, no. That seems like a scam. They were totally right.
Bookstore with a little cafe inside,
Mm-hmm.
or like off to the side. I don't know, somewhere near that is connected. But there's so many ideas and like things inside of my head where I'm just like, I want to do it. Like that's it. I just want to do it.
Same.
Which I think we totally should. And then whenever we move, we trust someone to do it. I don't. Like that's what I got.
We do a book cafe K-pop store.
Oh, frick yeah. Because
That would actually probably go real well.
it would. Because there's plenty of people that like K-pop, Korean culture, Asian
Yes.
culture. But then also, the
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Books.
No. The people, have we mentioned?
I'm so confused
This
right
is
now.
the campus.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The college I went to.
Yes. Okay. So for the college, there's people from everywhere
Yeah.
that come to it,
Yeah.
not just from here.
Yes.
So,
Thank
so
God.
I'm sure they would shop there and like a nice little selection of things, not just
Yeah.
you know.
Sorry, I like choked on air for a
You're
minute. What was I gonna say? Oh, Barnes and Noble Light, basically. I promise we're not ripping you off, Barnes and Noble. We just have a lot of crossover interests with your strategy for your stores.
Yes.
That's why Barnes and Noble is so dangerous for me.
Yeah.
It's also dangerous because they have escalators, and I am terrified of escalators.
Yeah.
So I will have a panic attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been.
Yeah. I can't do escalators, like, at all. We're going to New York City this weekend. I really hope nowhere we go has an escalator. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure because of, like, is it the ADA? Because of people in, like, wheelchairs, people with disabilities who need to have an elevator, I'm pretty sure every place has to have an elevator.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't do escalators. They just scare the shit out of me. They are terrifying. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking about New York City now. Throwback to the last time we were there, and I went into the elevator at the Old Navy that's by, like, Times Square, I think. And the worker there was flirting with me, and I told him I had a boyfriend, and he went, oh, that's what they all say.
Oh.
I was literally dating Dustin when we went there last. Like,
What a creepy thing to say.
Right?
Why is it when we go to New York?
I don't know. We almost got kidnapped.
Yep.
The creepy Old Navy guy. My mom got, like, threatened on the street. I don't know, that was weird. Just all sorts of stuff. I don't understand.
What's gonna happen this time?
Hopefully nothing.
Hopefully it's gonna be a peaceful, nice trip.
Yes. We've had one of those before. How many times have we gone now? 4?
I think 3.
3?
I think.
Oh god, that means something bad has happened every single trip we've taken. Because the first one, we almost got kidnapped. The second one was the one my mom went to where she got yelled at. And then the third one
Where
was
she abandoned us.
Yeah. And then the third one was the dude at Old Navy.
Yep.
Oh man.
No, this one has to go better.
It has to.
Has to.
We can only go
Because it's
up.
not a group trip.
Yes.
It's just the 3 of us.
Yes. We can only go up from here.
And we're all adults.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
actual, like, grown adults.
Oh god. The last time we went to New York City, it was you, me, who was our group? You, me, Matt, and Ryan. And we were all at least 8. We were 19. I was 19, I think, last time we went. And so was Matt. And you and Ryan were 20, I'm pretty sure.
I think so, yeah.
So because we were adults, we didn't have to have a chaperone. So
Which
we
was
were
so chaotic.
Yeah, we were allowed to do whatever the hell we wanted during the free time. So we did.
Last time was also the time where I got sick.
Yeah.
Where I was just like, I'm gonna go sit at the park and like vibe.
And the bus was also like an hour late. That was rough. That was rough.
Yep.
Hopefully not this time.
It has to go better.
It does. Do you have a portable charger?
Yes.
Okay. I think I also have one. We're gonna find out. Because I'm definitely gonna need it for the trip.
Yeah.
New York City, man. Can't wait to go back. The song from Anything Goes. Take me back to Manhattan. Oh god.
Oh my god. Wait, how does it go?
Take me back to Manhattan. Oh my god. Flashbacks.
That was one of your. Was that your caption for the one New York trip?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was. It was. Oh god. That was a bad year. That was a bad year in my life. We talked about that when we had Ducko on though. That was a bad time.
I just remember the last trip. On the way back, we got on the bus. Everyone was just like,
and we watched Zootopia.
Yes, but first of all, something. We had like the bag of snacks behind us.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was me and then Ryan and then you were in front of.
I was in front of you, I think.
Yeah, with Andrea.
Probably.
Was
yeah.
There. And then I don't know who was in front of Ryan, but he like turned around to the bag of snacks, picked up like I think it was Oreos or like something, and then like threw them at me, and I was like,
I forgot about that.
What?
What? I forgot about that. I have an incredibly cursed video of when we got home at like 4 a.m. And I was just like, Ryan, look. And he looks at my phone and goes, woo! That's it. That's all I have.
Was it? No, it was not the last trip. It was the second trip.
Yes. It was my mom.
Yes. Ryan's grandmother or mother, one of them took me home. Because my mother was just like, I'm not coming to get you. And I was like, that's a vibe.
Great. I forgot about that because I wanted us to give you a ride. I forgot about that.
I was like, cool. Great.
Yeah.
So they took me home. And the door was locked.
Oh no.
So I had to go around back. And thankfully, my friend of the time was there. Which she wasn't supposed to be.
She was just there.
Yeah, she was like, she had like messaged me the day before. And she's like, hey, can I like come chill at your house? And I was like, no, I won't be there. And she's like,
I'm gonna go anyway. I have a feeling I know exactly who that is.
She was just like, cool. And then I showed up, and she had texted me like right before we got home. She's like, I'm at your house. I was like, what?
Sweet.
So we had to go around back of my house, and I knocked on my window, and she thankfully let me in.
Good.
And I was like, what is going
why
on?
are you here?
And Ryan was just like, okay, bye. I was like,
oh god. Every trip is cursed in some way.
It really is.
Do you think we're stopping at the same McDonald's Dunkin' Donut place again? I really hope we are.
That reminded me of Brian putting the ketchup in the lid.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
And I was just like, why? He was like, don't worry about it. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna worry about it. Why are you doing that?
I remember you got pancakes the one time.
Probably it's a
You
vibe.
did. You did.
It's a vibe.
I don't remember anything else about that morning besides that. You got pancakes. I don't know. I don't know.
Why do you remember me getting pancakes?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't even remember who was at our table. I'm pretty sure it was you, me, Ryan, and Matt.
Probably.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh. Also, fun fact about the New York trip.
Yes.
Me and Hannah have been bus seat partners every time, which is chaos in itself.
Yes. I don't use headphones anymore, so I will not have music to listen to.
Why do you not use headphones?
I don't like them.
Oh.
Like, okay, so I go through a weird weird phases with like headphones and stuff like that. And I guess technically, since they go in my ear, they're earphones. Whatever. I hate that word. Like AirPods and stuff. Like sometimes when I wear them, I get weird. Like they feel like they're not going in my ear properly. This might be ADHD or autism. We don't really know. And I don't mean that as a joke. Like, I genuinely think I have at least one of those. And, like, they just don't go in my ear right, and they feel uncomfortable and icky and wrong, and I, like, freak out. It's bad.
Okay.
And so I have not worn headphones in, like, 3 years, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah. And also, they got rid of the headphone port, the headphone jack, so that pisses me off as well.
Why would they do that? Why?
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't understand the point. I don't understand the point. Like how Apple's not including chargers anymore in their new phones. Are you fucking kidding me? What
Rude.
the hell?
That's rude. It's a ploy to
Fucking
get
Apple.
more money.
It really is. That's capitalism at its finest. Just Apple existing.
Us wanting to start a business like for fun and like actual good reasons.
No one, literally no one. Us want to be rich to donate to charity.
Apple, spend your money. Like,
Yeah.
That's it. What?
Jeff Bezos is literally richer than I will ever be in like 5 lifetimes, and that man will not spend a single cent on anything that is not himself.
No.
I just want to put that out there.
Fight him. I'm a pacifist, but I will fight. I told.
I was starting to start a fight at the store meeting today.
Good.
Yeah,
From what you told me, good.
It wasn't actually gonna happen. I was just ready. I was like, you know what? If someone's probably gonna get feisty, I'm ready to throw down. It'd just be like that.
Here's the thing: is I'm a pacifist.
Yes.
As most people that know me know.
Yes.
Which means I don't like fighting. Peace is the answer for all things. That's it. But Hannah, we were discussing weddings the other day.
Oh God.
And she was telling me about a certain human, and I was just like, I will fight.
Yeah.
I will 100% fight for you at your wedding.
Thank you.
Like, I will do that. Which I think all of your friends would fight.
Oh yeah.
On site.
Everyone will fight. It's fine. Maybe we should just have like WWE SmackDown for a wedding instead.
That'd be interesting.
It would. We can all just throw hands with each other.
Yep.
It'd be great.
Great.
I was really worried that was gonna send you into a fit like Mark's subunit.
No.
I got real worried there for a second. This took a drastic nosedive from future goals.
We discussed them.
We did, and then
talked
we went
about
to New York
stores,
City.
And then we discussed a lot in this episode.
We did. I hope someone gets to take away some good life advice from this.
Please do.
Also, going to the life advice thing, you do not have to love yourself before you love anyone else.
Right.
Just want to put that out there.
Right.
That saying is bullshit. And I will stand by that.
I don't think you have to love yourself. I think you have to respect.
Yes. Yes.
Just respect. That was the entire sentence. Respect. Like, you don't gotta love yourself. You can still be going through hard shit.
Yeah. But
you
you
need
can
to-
love other people.
Yeah. You can 100% love other people.
Yes.
But you have to have enough respect for them and yourself to be able to love them.
Yeah. Like, I cannot tell you how many times that saying made me feel like shit when I was a teenager. Like, that saying made me feel so bad about myself. Like, am I not giving this person, like my best friend, the person I was dating at the time, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, am I not giving this person all the love I can because I don't like myself all the time, you know? Like, no. Don't listen.
No.
Sorry, I choked. Don't listen to that saying.
Nope.
It's bullshit. Absolute and utter bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, my nail is being stupid.
Okay. But yeah, no, you don't. Love is a tricky thing, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you should never. Oh. Just. Oh.
Same. Same.
Yeah. And now, there's always going to be people. No?
There's always going to be people. Hell yeah. There are always going to be people. You're right. Unless, like, Earth explodes in the next, like, 10 years. I don't know. I have sent Katie into a fit.
Earth is just gone. Okay. Oh, no. I gotta say this.
I'm ready.
Oh, God. Okay. Oh. I wish I remembered what it was now.
I'm so sorry. I had to go
Okay.
on my Earth exploding tangent for the night.
There's always going to be people that love themselves, like, completely.
Yeah.
That's just the thing. But there's also always going to be people... It's that time of night, guys.
It really is.
There's always going to be people that don't love themselves.
Yes.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I hope you eventually learn to love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in the process.
Oh, same.
Like...
Same. Big same, actually. God.
Like, I think it's a constant process of learning to love yourself more.
Yes, just like growing and changing as a human being.
Like, you can love yourself so much, but you can still love yourself more.
Yes.
Like, it's possible. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just, love and respect are two different things. You have to have respect.
Yes. Yes. You don't have to...
Love is not mandatory,
Yes.
but respect is.
This reminds me of what we finished our store meeting on, that my manager put in the notes for the meeting, which was, it was something like, you don't need to invite them to Thanksgiving dinner, you just need to work with them. So, like, you don't have to like everyone, but
Right.
you at least have to get along for the sake of cohesion. Hello? For the sake of cohesion, continuity, like,
Yeah.
keeping things together. And I think, like, obviously, you are more than welcome to dislike and hate people as much as you want, but depending on the situation, you do have to have respect.
Yes.
For them. Like, you might not like all your coworkers, but if you flow best as a team, as a unit, then you need to have respect for each other.
Yeah.
Unless they're a total, like, piece of crap and they're, like, creepy or, like, anything like that, then no, you don't. But, of course, there are circumstances where that does not apply. But
there was a quote in a book, and I'm trying to remember it, and I don't think I will. It was about love and respect.
yeah.
It was just like, she was like asking if he loved her, and he was like, yeah, of course I love you, like, we're together, it's great. And then she was just like, but do you respect me?
Yeah.
And he couldn't answer her.
I feel like I know what book you're talking about.
I don't remember what it is now. I'm so mad. But like, yeah, it was just like, if you, like, they're two totally different things, but you have to have respect. That's what I'm getting across now. It's like, you have to.
Yes.
And don't ever let somebody disrespect you. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, don't.
Yes.
Life is too precious for you to, like, be getting disrespected willy-nilly. Like,
I agree. And I don't know. I hope someone gets to take something from this. Even if it's just, oh God, Hannah and Katie have a horrible time every time they go to New York City. Or it's, oh, wow, I'm taking life advice from these two, like, early 20-year-olds. And
And
you're not really sure how to process that.
Yeah.
Which is totally valid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to process it.
No, like, and of course me and Hannah do not have life figured out.
No.
Like,
Oh,
that is
God,
not-
no.
Like we said, we're still gonna keep learning, keep growing, keep respecting.
But
like, you gotta learn. You gotta respect, you gotta,
yes.
you know?
Yes. I think everyone is allowed to give advice based off their experiences. No matter how old you are. Unless you're like 6. You know?
Don't eat the rocks. Like,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like, the floor is lava, don't step on it. Like, maybe once you hit like 10.
Yeah.
Then we're good.
It's just, yeah.
We gotta give like the actual like still figuring things, like everything out gap in there.
Mhm.
At least at 10 you'll usually have at least like 2 or 3 things figured out.
Yeah. Yes, just life is too short, too precious for you to be disrespected or like hate anything.
Yeah.
Like, try and live your life with respect and love.
Yes.
Like, that's what you
Yes.
need. Because if you are, like, filling your life with hate, this me going on a rant.
Okay.
If you're filling your life with hate, you're going to hate your life. You're going to feel terrible. You're you're not going to have a good time. But if you fill it with love, respect, whatnot, you're going to have a better time in life.
Yes.
You're going to feel better. Like,
Things will at least look better.
yeah.
They will at least look up.
Yep.
That was also very hard for me to learn.
Hmm.
Can't live in doom and gloom all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was hard to learn. So, I hope our little life advice, chicken noodle soup for the podcast soul, I don't know.
Okay.
I hope,
Yep, go ahead.
I hope something came across while here. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, so I got this book the other day at Walmart. It's Burn After Writing. And I told Hannah I was going to send her questions randomly, and she would have to answer them.
Okay.
But I brought it with me instead.
Okay.
For the podcast.
I'm ready.
And I turned to a perfect page, honestly.
Oh, God.
Now, there's 2 separate questions on here.
I'm ready.
My future in 3 words.
Can I just say the first 3 words that came to my mind?
Go ahead.
I do not know what any of these mean in the context of my future.
Good.
Spunky, sexy, cool. Because you know the way that people are like, oh my god, that's cool, hot, sexy, like how people say that, like, jokingly, like, and about, like, fun little concepts. I think it's a big thing in, like, the LGBT community to do that. That's where I got that from.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
trying to think of 3 words for me. Respect. 3 words. Darn. I'm like, that's one of my words. Darn. There it is. Respect. Darn.
Spunky.
Sure, we'll go with spunky.
Okay, spunky.
I was gonna say success, but yeah, spunky's way better.
Success works.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Spunky.
Spunky.
Respect, darn, and spunky. Good.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
It doesn't have to make sense.
That's fair.
Okay, 3 things I need to let go of.
Oh.
We just had an entire episode about it.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. That's why therapy exists, but I also stopped going, so.
Same. Negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Other people's opinions.
The entire year of 2018 as a whole. That year was bad. That year sucked. Besides getting with Dustin. So let's just get rid of it. Exile 2018 from existence. We just skip it. We skip it in history. We skip it. We skip it everywhere. Dustin and I will just say that we got together in 2017 or 2019 instead.
Uh-huh.
Yep. It's fine.
What else do I need to let go of? A lot.
Yeah.
But like,
Same. a lot of stuff that I cannot say on here.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of personal stuff, and I don't know who we know that watches this.
I have one.
Okay.
I need to let go of past feelings.
Fair.
And it's not that I'm holding on to, like, what my feelings used to be.
Yes.
Like, I don't have those feelings anymore. But I'm holding on to, like, the memories of the feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I need to let that go.
That's fair. So there we go. We did it.
Those were it for now.
Yay! We did it.
Alright, I hope somebody takes something from this.
Yes.
And if not,
I hope you enjoyed listening to it. Yeah. Just listening to us ramble about life and also New York City.
Yeah.
Just randomly throw that in the middle of, like, this deep, thoughtful episode. Just, oh god, remember the time we almost got kidnapped?
We had fun each time we went.
Yeah.
It was just something bad happened.
Something catastrophic happened every time. Every time. Mm-hmm. Do you think we see the naked cowgirl again?
Guaranteed.
Okay. That's always, like, a vital part of, like, the New York City trip, because every single time we go, we see her.
Yep.
Every single time. I just gotta continue the tradition.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, there we go. That's what we're leaving it on. Do you have a shout-out?
Oh.
Wasn't there someone in Montana?
Yes, there is. So Montana is it because it's not loading.
Okay. Shout out Montana. I'm sorry we don't have your town city. Town city.
Oh,
city town.
She loaded.
Oh.
Hold please.
Amanda, please. Ah, the Amanda show. Oh my god, the dancing lobsters? Yo.
I don't know how to say that, so we're just going with Montana.
Okay. Perfect. Should I try?
You can try.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Nope, I just typed in RSS and that was it. It did not load, like, the feed or anything. Hold on. It's loading.
Cool.
Shout out Montana. You're a real one. Oh, we've had 2 downloads today. Okay, I'm going. Oh god, there's so much red. There's so much red by our town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Oh my. Hold on, I'm zooming in. Kalispell, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Kalispell. Woo! Shout out Montana.
Yeehaw.
Is that town named Poison? No, it's Polson. Okay. I thought it said Poison. I can't read sometimes. I think I need my eyes checked again. It's okay. It'll happen at some point. Alright!
Thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, I don't know if you'll make it this far, but thank you. We're gonna open a store.
Yes. The future is gonna...
It's gonna be bright.
There. It's there.
It's gonna be bright. We're gonna do things. It's gonna be happy.
Maybe I'll make music one day.
I hope to make music one day.
I already have, like, my band name and everything in this silly little empty thing in my head.
See, the 3 things I wanted to do when I was younger: writing, acting, or music.
I knew it was gonna be those 3.
Like,
I wanted to be an actor because of Amanda Bynes.
No, I just wanted to
Put
be an
that out
actor. I just wanted to be an actor. I still want to act.
Yes. One day.
Maybe. Hopefully.
The way you said maybe reminded me of that.
Good.
Okay.
Alright. The future
is bright.
It's very bright.
Yes.
Look up.
Look up.
Look up.
I'm up.
Hopefully. Go outside and look at stars. I don't know.
Yeah.
Touch grass.
Go touch grass. Go touch it right now.
Walk outside and touch grass.
The worst part is that's like an insult, and we're just fully like, do it. Go touch grass right now. It's fine.
No. Don't be insulted.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you mean that in the derogatory way?
No.
Go touch grass. Derogatory.
No. Just be connected with the world.
Yes.
Is what I mean.
Yes.
So look at the stars, touch grass.
Have a connection.
Have something.
Feel the sand between your toes.
Wherever you are, I don't know, look at a tree. I don't know.
Damn, that's a nice pine tree. Look at the little squirrels running around doing their little squirrel things.
Look at an animal. Depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are. Like,
Mhm.
do you have animals?
I'm sorry, just. Do you have animals? Like, I don't know. Something about that really hit my brain right.
Good.
It's a night. We need to end this before we both have a full
Anyways.
breakdown.
Touch grass. Be connected with the world.
Look at tree.
Yep.
Eat some fancy bread and some fancy cheese.
Good.
What? Feel good. Live.
Respect.
Do not let anyone bog you down. Do not let the world bog you down. Life is too short for that shit.
Yeah. Don't let anyone tell you you're not good enough. You
Yes.
are.
You are. Everyone is.
You are valid. You are good enough. We love you. We respect you. That's it.
I'm giving a finger heart. Okay. So that was a rough ending. That was
Sorry.
a rough ending.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We got to the trees and then it just went downhill. But that's okay. Go walk around a nice cemetery if you're a weirdo like me and like to do that.
They're peaceful.
They are. As long as they're not haunted.
Well, sometimes those are peaceful too. I don't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. What do you have?
Go sit near the rushing water. Have
Yeah.
a fun time.
Feel it.
Feel it.
I meant like feel it in your soul, but I
Yes.
guess feel the water too. I don't know. This has been so chaotic at the end.
Yeah. It's like we suddenly livened up an hour and a half in. And then we both get to go home and probably go to bed.
Yep.
I'm going to bed
Yeah.
after I drop you off.
Yep.
Woo! Okay. Shout out Montana. Have a day.
Have a day.
I hope you took something great from this. We'll see you in the next episode.
Yeah.
Woo!
Bye.
Bye. Chaos at the end there.